If there is a magic on planet, it is contained in water, said Lauren Isley. Water is not just an ordinary fluid, it's an indication of life. Humans can live about 30 to 45 days without food, but humans can live only 10 to 14 days without water. It's a component of all body cells. It constitutes from 50 to 60% of the body weight of adults. As we know that men have higher lean body mass and women have higher fat tissues. Water content of muscle tissue is higher than fat tissues, so the percentage of water is higher in males than females. Interesting fact is, percentage of water is highest in newborn, that is 75%, 45% extracellular fluid, 35% intracellular fluid. Adult being 60% water, 20% extracellular fluid, 40% intracellular fluid. Extracellular fluid (ECF) and intracellular fluid (ICF) are two compartments of body water. ICF is water within the cells and it accounts 65% of total body fluid. ECF is a water outside the cell and found in intravascular fluid, water in bloodstream, interstitial fluid, and glandular secretion. It accounts 35% of total body fluid. Human body must be in fluid and electrolyte balance. Electrolytes measured in milliequivalents. Water loss in individuals occur through urination, feces, perspiration, and respiration. Water loss through urine is known as sensible, noticeable water loss, insensible water loss in feces, perspiration, and respiration. What happens when concentration of electrolytes is increased or decreased? Electrolytes sodium, potassium, and chloride are the fluids that maintain balance between ECF and ICF. Potassium is the principal electrolyte in intracellular fluid, while sodium is the principal electrolyte in extracellular fluid. Before discussing concentration of electrolytes, remember osmosis. In osmosis, water flows from the side the lesser amount of fluid to the side with the greatest fluid concentration. Whenever electrolytes are increased in ECF, then ICF moves to ECF to equalize the electrolytes on both sides of membrane. Obviously, this movement reduces the amount of water in cell. Hypothalamus stimulates pituitary gland to excrete ADH, antidiuretic hormone. ADH causes the kidney to reabsorb water rather than excrete it. I am discussing fluid and electrolyte balance. How can I forget dehydration and excess water accumulation? First of all, dehydration. Dehydration can occur when the amount of water in the body is inadequate. It also caused by abnormal loss. Abnormal loss such as severe diarrhea, vomiting, hemorrhage, burns, diabetes, excessive perspiration, excessive urination, or medications such as diuretics. Symptoms of dehydration include low blood pressure, thirst, dry skin, and fever. Loss of water causes loss of electrolytes. Thus, treatment include replacement of electrolytes and fluids. Loss of 10% body water can cause serious problems. Blood volume and nutrient absorption are reduced and kidney function is upset. Loss of 20% water can cause circulatory failure and death. Dehydration can occur in hot weather when one perspires excessively and fails to replace lost water by drinking sufficient water. Person fails to replace water that is lost through excessive perspiration. Experience one of the 4 stages of heat illness. Stages of heat illness are heat fatigue, heat cramp, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke. Heat fatigue causes thirst, feeling of weakness, and fatigue. Heat cramps occur due to the loss of sodium and potassium, which causes leg cramps and thirst. Heat exhaustion causes thirst, dizziness, nausea, headache, and profuse sweating. Heat stroke, which involves fever and could produce brain and kidney damage. If one experiences these illness, how person combat these illness? To combat heat fatigue and heat cramps, one should go to cool place, rest, and drink fluid. To combat heat exhaustion, bath with cool water, a 2 to 3 day rest, ingestion of great deal of water. To combat heat stroke, emergency service should be called and person should be put in chilled water and transported to the hospital. People can die from heat stroke.